Growing up in the Isle of Wight had a pretty big influence on our music. The isolation and the space and the quiet and the fact that you can go for a walk in the countryside and not see people for a couple of hours is pretty can be quite inspiring. It's the mental space it allows you can be quite powerful for music, really.
I think there's a certain atmosphere in the winter as well down here, with, like Dave said, with the desolation and kind of you've got a lot of history, you kind of smuggling tales and all that kind of stuff kind of feels like it seeps into the atmosphere of the songs.
Yeah, so we're still good friends with a lot of members from a band called The Bees, who were sort of doing quite well when we were a bit younger. And they're from Ventnor, which is the town where we lived for a while. And they were definitely an inspiration, watching what they were doing, and our friend Paul, who's still producing at the moment, gets an amazing sound still. We really like what he's doing. So yeah, I think that was quite had an impact when we were younger.
I'd say it's up there with one of the most beautiful studios, if not in the country, in the world, and it's completely isolated here on the Isle of Wight. You're just surrounded by rolling hills. You've
When we were recording, it was residential, so we lived here. Had some good late nights in the middle of some big winter storms. So it's a pretty amazing place to be. Hunker down with a few beers and work on the record through the night. And it's been amazing actually. It's we wouldn't have been able to make the record we've made without being here.
You've got literally every piece of equipment you could ever need. Or, as I say, this is all classic stuff. This is the board that kind of Prince records through. It's an SSL desk. It's one of so many great records have been made through one of these.
It should have been a lot worse than it was. It's a tiny island in the middle of nowhere. There's not much in the way of amenities as a teenager, so it meant we had to make our own fun, which involved pushing hay bales off cliffs, getting in trouble with the police, stealing things, running around like idiots basically. But it meant we had a lot of time to work on music and stuff like that, and there's a lot of like-minded people we grew up with, so it should have been rubbish, but it was actually really good fun. And we had to make our own fun a lot, which was great.
Just up the road from here, it's looked over a massive cliff edge. We're in a place called CHAMPS now, which is on the southern tip of the Isle of Wight, and that's a spot of desolation for me, which has always been somewhere I go when things are stressful or things are good. It's a good place to take a bottle of wine, some cigarettes, and just sort of think away your troubles.
Trouble is the trouble always stays, so I'll become a wanderer, sleep on iron floors, and I will be upstanding at the door. And I will be endeavoring, and ever I will be, forever be upstanding at the door. You only look alive through the mist. Time is ticking firmly on.
So this is James Thorpe's studio. We've demoed a lot of our tracks, recorded a lot of our tracks, and where we rehearse for gigs. Nice place to be. Nice place to hang out. Love it. The album's coming out soon, the album we recorded here, and it's been a long time coming, this album, through a lot of factors that haven't really been in our control, so we're really excited to finally have it done, get it out in the world, and get touring again. That's one of our favourite things is to play live, meet people, travel around, as I'm sure it is for every band, but it's been a while, so we just can't wait to actually get this music out there.